Hey guys, Dino here. Hope your week's going well. Sorry I haven't done a video for a week or so, but today's one's going to be a little bit different to what I normally do. On the weekend I was flicking through my diary and I made a diary entry on the 3rd of April that was my 5th anniversary or 5th year since I uploaded my first beer video. So I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. So what I thought I'd do today is just basically do a giant shout out video. I mean, after all, you know, you guys are the reason that I carry on making videos, especially, you know, homebrew videos for 5 years. You know, if you guys didn't like and comment and subscribe, then I probably would have given up a long time ago. So yeah, I just thought I'd yeah, just do some shout outs. Obviously I can't shout out to everyone. I thought I'd do some shout outs, just some random ones, maybe to some new subscribers or people that have fairly new channels, and maybe to a few of the older guys. But before I start doing the shout outs, I was looking through the fridge wondering what I could try, and I saw I still had a couple of bottles of this beer. This is the Vienna RiRi toasted pale ale that I did back on, it was bottled on the 1st of December, so it's 4 months old. And I thought, oh, it'll be interesting to see how that has developed, I guess you could say, and it probably hasn't aged any better, but yeah, we'll have a look at it. So there's a nice hiss off the top. Let's see if we can pour this up. Nicely. So yeah, we're starting to well and truly get into autumn here. The leaves are falling off the trees. Still getting good temperatures during the day, up to sort of 25, 26, but starting to cool down in the evenings. So kicked up a bit of a head. So yeah, wow, the carbonation's streaming up there. Whoa, it's got some really nice hop aroma coming off the top, which is a bit surprising after 5 months. But yeah, so I've written a few names down here, guys. We'll have to wait till we get through the foam to see how it tastes. So yeah, I'm just going to start at the beginning. Cheers everyone. So the first shout out goes to Oz Beer Reviews. Oz Beer Reviews is based in Australia, obviously by the name Oz Beers, and he recently did his first home brew. It was a Morgan's Canadian IPA. So yeah, you know, if you guys are looking to check out more channels or subscribe to more people, you know, check out his channel below. What I'm actually going to do is I'll put links to all the people that I mentioned in this video. And also I'll put a link to my first homebrew or beer related video from 5 years ago, and you can have a bit of a laugh, and yeah, feel free to leave some comments. So cheers Oz Beer Reviews. Second shout out goes to Hard Yards Brewing, or sorry, Hard Yards Brewers 1. That's Mike and Caleb. They're based down in Stratford in the North Island of New Zealand. And they just recently put up a couple of videos. They went down to March Fest in Nelson. Two really great down-to-earth guys, and they yeah, they seem to be cleaning up in the old beer competitions down there with their beers. So, and I've been lucky enough to try their beers, and they're really great guys and great beers. So cheers to you guys. So we can get a bit more foam off the top. It's tasting really good. It's actually changed from when I last had it. Next shout out is to Les from Two Hands Brewing. Les is over in Australia as well. I see, Les, you're very well. When I wrote this list, you were very close to 100 subs, so fantastic work, mate. It took me forever to get up to sort of 30 or 40 subs when I first started. But Les has got a great channel. I know a lot of you guys that sub to me will already sub to Les, but check him out. So cheers, Les. Next shout out is to Rick from Irish Groundhog Brewer. Rick's fairly new as well to the YouTube scene, and he brews outside, and he lives in a fantastic. He's out in the sticks somewhere in America, but he's got several acres of land, and he brews out on his deck, and quite often you're sort of captivated by the view behind Rick. But he's a top guy, so yeah, check him out as well. Okay, the next shout out goes to local New Zealand channel. It's New Zealand Beer Babe, and apologies New Zealand Beer Babe, I don't actually know your name, but feel free to leave it in the comments if you do watch the video. Fantastic channel. New Zealand Beer Babe sort of does videos on the local craft brewing scene in New Zealand, and also does the odd beer review as well of mainly local beers, New Zealand craft beers. Seems like a really fun person. She does really fun, interesting beer videos. Yeah, and recently she went down to, or got invited down to Beer Spot, which is a new craft beer tap room, which is open not far away from me, which I'm hoping to get down to shortly. They've got 40 craft beers on tap, so they've got a lineup of 40 beers. So yeah, just check out New Zealand Beer Babe's channel. Like I say, I'll put links to all the channels below. Yeah, cheers New Zealand Beer Babe. Let us know your name if you're happy to do that. Next up is Dave from Cheshire Homebrew. Dave just recently celebrated 500 subscribers, which is a fantastic achievement, Dave. Dave's been one of my long-time subscribers, and I've been subscribed to Dave for, well, it must be 2 or 3 years now. Most of you guys that know me will know Dave. Really fun, down-to-earth Englishman. Yeah, just totally unpretentious. Great guy. His videos are always fun to watch. So yeah, check out Dave from Cheshire Homebrew. And cheers, Dave. Next one on the list is Steve Molson. I've been subscribed to Steve almost since the beginning of his channel, and Steve's been a long time subscriber to me as well. Fantastic guy. Sort of watch, I watch Steve's channel and brewing develop. He's gone from, like we all have, from doing kits and extract through to all grain. Steve's also a very keen gardener, and he does videos on his plot that he has, which is quite huge. Don't know where he finds the time, but yeah, check out Steve. So cheers, Steve Molson. Next one is a shout out to Adam at Baldy's Homebrew. Adam's been around for a few months, I think, but I'm sort of a more recent subscriber to Adam. Awesome guy, really funny, down to earth, genuine, another unpretentious brew tuber. In fact, that goes for everyone. You know, I probably wouldn't subscribe to you if you were had your head stuck up your ass. So yeah, if I subscribe to you, that says a lot about you guys. You know, I like to think that I'm a down-to-earth person, so if I subscribe to you, it's probably that you're the same sort of character. But yeah, really funny guy, does some great reviews. He's getting a lot of beer mail swaps and reviewing other YouTubers' beers, so yeah, check out Adam's channel, Adam at Baldy's Homebrew. Next shout out is to Christian Brew Beer. Christian's another long-term subscriber again. He does some great sort of bargain beer reviews, and he does his Thirsty Thursdays, and he's just got himself part ownership in a new brew shed, so yeah, Christian's going to hopefully be brewing up in there. Well, this beer's actually tasting better with a bit more age on it. So big shout out to you, Christian. Next shout out is to probably a guy that most of you don't know, but I've known, it's Dennis from Chingo Gringo. He's an American that's living down in Cancun in Mexico. I've been friends with Dennis on Facebook for quite a while, and we've sort of been conversing about brew related matters for quite a while. And Dennis set up a Facebook page quite a while ago, and he's just got his YouTube channel started, and it'd be really cool if you guys check him out. He does some really cool sort of poolside in Cancun beer reviews. So yeah, he's in, you know, because he's based in Mexico, he's sort of getting all the latest and best sort of local Mexican beers to get it to review and try. So highly recommend checking out Dennis from Chingo Gringo. Yeah, cheers Dennis, it's been a pleasure to know you on Facebook, and I hope your channel sort of goes from strength to strength, so cheers. Next shout out is to Strat from Strat Beer. Canadian, living out I think in the wilderness, because he often, apart from doing some great beer videos, he puts up videos of the wildlife. You see deers, bear, all sorts of wildlife, a lot of which we don't have here in New Zealand, so it's always interesting to watch your videos. Also does some cooking videos as well, so cheers Strat. Next up is Beer Lover 25, it's Andy up in Scotland. Funny guy, actually I can't really mention Andy from Beer Lover 25 without mentioning Frank from Frank's Homebrew 77. Frank's a Scotsman living in Ireland, and he's a Scotsman, and often they get together with Andy's brother, and yeah, just some of the videos they put up are just hilarious. Frank's got a fantastic bar set up, and the three of them just set up the video, have a few beers, and basically have a good time on video, and yeah, totally worth watching. Obviously Frank does fantastic beer reviews. I don't want to, and homebrew videos, I don't want to make out that Frank just basically does videos of him getting pissed with his visitors, but those videos with Andy and his brother are definitely worth a watch. Back to New Zealand, we've got Grant Baker. He's just recently moved to, I think it's a hectare, which is 2.5 acres out in the sticks, and he's just setting up his brew setup in his huge shed that he's got, which is basically a garage, shed, office all combined. And Grant's already done a couple of brews at the new property, so cheers Grant. It's always been a pleasure watching your videos, and I've done numerous swaps with Grant over the years. Never actually met Grant, missed him when I was down there at Vienna 2014, but yeah, I'm sure we'll catch up at some stage. I guess shout outs couldn't be complete without a shout out to Ant Rogerson from the Germans Brewery. As you guys know, Ant went off the scene for a little while. He was pretty quiet, and I think like most of you guys, we were worried that he wasn't going to come back, but he's come back with a vengeance, and you know, I'll be the first to say, you know, I'm totally relieved. I always enjoy watching Ant's videos. He's a really funny Englishman, wicked dry sense of humour, which is exactly, you know, my type of humour. Yeah, he's a great guy, so check out Ant. I'm sure you're already subscribed, but if you If you're not, check out the link. Haven't got too many more. Next one is Steve Bellwood. He's a Kiwi guy, and I think most of the Kiwi brew tubers know Steve, but may not know he's actually got a YouTube channel, and he's got a fantastic setup, and he doesn't do lots and lots of videos, but the videos that he does are well worth watching. So shout out to you, Steve, if you do watch this. Check out his link. Zane from Rookie Brew, another long-term subscriber to mine, and vice versa. And I've done numerous swap-outs beer swaps with Zane. So cheers, Zane. It's always a pleasure drinking your beer. And I've said to a few of the local guys here, I think your Supercharger clone was one of the best beers that you've made to date. So cheers, Zane. Just a few more. Just a quick shout out to 3 more sort of local Kiwi guys. Jason from Manawa Brew. Jason's always pushing the boundaries. He's getting into a sort of funky slash sour beers, and he does weird and wonderful things, which I think is fantastic. He's always willing to try new things and push the boundaries. Sometimes things don't quite turn out how he wants, but other times he does some fantastic beers. The Fijoa sour that he did, or that I tried last year, was probably a highlight for me. Better than the commercial version that I bought in the same year. So cheers, Jason. Alan from Shadow Beast Brewery. Alan's been a bit quiet with the videos lately, but hopefully, Alan, if you're watching this, you get into a more regular upload of your videos. Honestly, mate, if you don't have much time, just drink a beer, pick up the camera, do a 2-minute video. Everyone enjoys watching you, so shout out to Alan. Alan lives 15 minutes away from me, so I've done quite a few beer swaps with Alan, and he's been around here and I've been around to his brew days, so cheers, Alan. And then finally, Matt from BrewTube Tech. He's down in Nelson where they had the March Fest this year. Known Matt for a long time subscriber to my channel and vice versa. Fantastic guy, really down to earth, and I had the pleasure of meeting Matt for the first time at Vienna 2014 in Wellington, and also Matt's been up here for a course in Auckland and I've caught up with him. So cheers, Matt. Cool. Oh, I think I've covered off a few people. What I'm going to do is keep that list, and I'm going to try and do more regular shout outs. So if I didn't call you out, say, even leave me a comment, say, hey Dino, you didn't mention me, but can you mention me in the next shout out video? There's no shame in that. If you do that, at least I know you've watched this video and that you're an active subscriber. Anyone else, if you want to shout out for your channel and you are a regular viewer and subscriber, feel free to leave a comment, and I'll make a point of adding you to the next shout out video. Yeah, so that's about me done, guys. This video is probably going way too long. I sort of pride myself on doing sort of 5 to 10 minute videos, but there was no way I could get through all those names in that sort of time. But yeah, this beer, the sort of the bitter edge has been taken off. It's got some real nice sort of intense hop flavour and sort of piney resinous quality from the Rewalker. It's really nice. So I've got one more bottle, as I may have mentioned at the beginning, so yeah, I'll have to drink that before too long. So cheers, guys. The next video I'll probably do will be me tasting the Motueka fresh hop. I'll probably do a taste test of that this weekend. That'll be 3 weeks in the bottle, so it should be well and truly really ready to taste then. So thanks for watching, and appreciate each and every one of you watching my channel and subscribing. Even though I don't say it often enough, it means the world to me. just all the support, and just just seeing your comments. I try and reply to all of them, and think of all of you guys as friends, not just people at the other end of an internet connection. So cheers guys, I'll stop waffling before I